Hello there, Brett Believers, and welcome to today's stream. Hey, with the newest Blue Archive event that is out, yay! I hope you're excited for this newest Blue Archive event as I am. Because this one takes place in the Red Winter. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oops, wait a sec. I hope you all are excited for the newest Red Winter event, because I sure am. So without further ado, let's get to reading, shall we? So, with the Red Winter Library Fund. Buy 2, get 1 free. Hello? Is this allowed? So in some districts, you could just walk on and off on campus as you please, huh? Here I was imagining that it'll be undergoing a 12-point inspection process. I even apply our dating escape, sparkle with bribery and some fake identities. Really? You're planning such underhanded methods, President? He said, underhanded? Every plan should consider the worst-case scenario and the exit strategy, if you know what I mean. Well, I agree in principle, but regardless, we enter so easily that it feels like if we step into an alternate dimension. But what I do know is this inventory we had to get rid of. Ahem. Sell this inventory. We have to sell. Who cares if it's VR? Now I'll just collect all the virtual currency I can. Hello there. Is there anything I could do to assist you both? I don't believe I recognize you. What should we do, President? Why, hello there. This must be fate. My lovely companion and I are from Red Winter Federal Academy, and we come to Trinity to tour, of course. You really revealed our head from the get-go, haven't you? Stop praying, Takane. The most they can do is make us leave. It's trying to hide the truth that leads to cause most annoying misunderstandings, if you know what I mean. Red Winter, how fascinating. It's nice to meet you both. I've heard some very interesting things about your school. Yeah. Is it true that your train regime involves finding bears in the snow? I don't know anyone who does. Not smile, Takane, not smile. That's right, verifying. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, I recognize our rudeness in coming to Trinity School unannounced. Would you please find in it yourselves to forgive us? Oh no, it's no concern at all. Make yourselves at home. I will admit there is some amount of the truth to the rumors that flow around Trinity. We can be a bit privileged, but not everyone is, and we're all trying to change as the best we can. Even as a one big 3 academies, our goal is to treat students from other schools with kindness. We are lucky to have met you. Another question. Do you happen to like books with an excellent plot in them? Books? Yes, it's a common hobbyist. It's a common hobbyist among Trinity students, and we're required to read scriptures during capital. Furthermore, Trinity Capital Library is one of the largest in Kibatos. Nearly every book ever published in the A.K.A Stay can likely be found here. I like where your priorities are. See? I brought a special kind of book for you today. Come on, why did you take a peek? Are you curious about where a book is like? Oh, it seems that the Lady Love was actually smiling down on me when our paths crossed. I'd love to see what your literature is like. Then let's see. The contents of the book is Rep. President, what just happened? I got about as many answers as you do. Well, let's start by waking her up. This Komoto is a special person over at number 227. It should do the trick. Ugh. Oh dear. How straw. That's certainly what we are. Thank you. But more importantly about the book. How can I put this into words? I didn't dislike it. To be completely transparent, I might have even liked it. It's rather intense, isn't it? Huh? This is... Oh, in Trinity, even this is considered intense. I've always appreciated a little intensity in my life. Is it a good thing? It is a good thing, really. And most important parts are rather chaotic. Don't worry, I made sure to censor, edit. Yes, but sometimes those redactions are actually our intensity in way on some parts. We're speaking the same language, dear Patience. Thank you. Truly. Patron. That's right. In cases like these, old commission isn't a choice, it's a necessity. Creators are always trying to push the boundaries. If you could try to catch two rabbits, you'll end up with none. In today's Be Elastic, there's nothing more important than leaving space for the reader's imagination. Indeed. Really? Think about it. The beautiful thing about imagination is that there are no boundaries. There's no such thing as too intense when it comes to the imagination. Leaving the room for imagination to flourish and to discover a whole new kind of intensity. Yes, that definitely makes sense. Did you say that you censored the books, President? Edited. I edited them. But if you really feel like focus on semantics, then yes, I more or less censored them. You know how it is, orders from the top. And Takane, a true publisher, can use even censorship to their advantage when it comes to selling a product. So you censor it in a way that made the book even more marketable, as it's still censored, so the top brass could have possibly found something to complain about. All the while, we're delivering an even better product to satisfy consumers. No, you're not. And standing before you is proof. Lo and behold, this Trinity student. Yes. Your account for your business never fails to impress, President. This is one of the things that I can wholeheartedly trust you in. Is it a series? Are there more? Yes. Yes, my wonderful patriot, of course there are. Yeah, most might be available to take you anywhere in the world, but their pages are limited to the physical realm. Naturally, a single book can't be in two places at once. Yes. It seems like there's only one solution to that problem, is to buy another one, no? But why do I ever need two of them? If you're going to continue the series, there's no better way to enjoy a book like this with friends. Sharing the pieces of cultures with peers is what strains our bonds and connections, is it not? I never thought of it that way. Might as well get an extra while you at it. I don't know when we'll be able to come back here, and what about if you tear a page or worse, someone spills coffee on it? Yeah. For situations like that, we've had brand new books. We're still wrapped in cover. May I suggest you purchase a backup copy to be safe? You may already know, but it's a common sense to buy things like this in threes. One to own, one to display, and one to spread the word about. Is that really common sense? But aren't I just buying the same book 3 times? Yes, you are. Hey, like, I like you. I'll give you 50% off of this. Buy 2, get 1 free. Say if you cannot right now. Take my money. Thank you. Spread the word, madam. Oh boy. So, what do you do, Takane? While I certainly have much to say, I'm forced to acknowledge your endowment sales skills. Hehe, I'll take it. And shall we get started? Let's paint Trinity with red winter colors. You have heard about a book that's trending lately? There's always been something trendy. What are you talking about now? It's oh my! What do you do? I have a spare copy. So I borrow it just for a day? Of course, I'm happy to allow others to experience this beauty of a story. Is it really okay though, for us to have this kind of story? Do you feel bad about it? Not at all. Anyone can relish the joy of such beauty. In that case, I will rely on your benevolence. Koharu! What is this? I hope you don't think it's weird. I have another idea for the ending, so I wrote my own version. Of course, it's nothing compared to the original. I'll gladly read it. Do you want to join me? Yes, of course. Oh boy. The tea is excellent. Thank you, Nagisa. It wasn't easy to acquire. I'm not surprised the taste and scent are all perfectly balanced. An Earl Grey blend with a jar draw base. The spicy citrus scent peeking out from the behind a cinnamon hint of green grapes leaves a strong impression. It's proof that the bergamot oil is fresh. Truly, you must have gone to some lengths. Thank you. I'm happy you like it, Nagisa. It's a peaceful, almost healing. If Sensei were here, it would undoubtedly have left the perfect aftertaste, but I must learn to be satisfied with what I have. Come to think of it, I heard there was an interesting book that's been gaining popularity trading. Have you heard it? Interesting. Ah, yes. I have a copy of it as well. I haven't had the chance to sit and read it yet, but it's been growing in reviews all around. I'm happy to hear it. I know it's something a little strange though. People never seem to be openly discussing the book at pub. Instead, they concur in small groups and whisper as if they're hiding some kind of dirty secret. For food, it sounds like frosting. It sounds like fostering strong bonds among the students. When people come across something intelligently stimulating, our intent is to share it with like-minded individuals. I agree, that must be the case. You have, however, quite the critique has my curiosity. Do you have your copy with you now? Yes, here it is, Nagisa. Now let's see. Hmm? Are you alright? Nagisa! Nagisa! Oh boy. Anyways, we're on to part 2, Trinity Campus. Huh? Oh boy, not again. Again, Nagisa! Nagisa! What is this book? Whatever do you mean? Ah, you did say you hadn't had the chance to own it. Please, it'd be easier if you look for yourself. Yes, yes. Oh my! Yes, I believe I now realize the severity of the situation. Please follow my instructions exactly. You must not miss a single detail. I must contain Sensei myself. This is the only correct course of action. Yes, understood. But I liked it. Especially that scene. And that scene. Mm-hmm. what's wrong, Nagisa? You sound serious. Boka Sensei, I'd like to begin to apologize for taking your time with your busy schedule so suddenly. I'm used to that. I'll get straight to the point. Trinity is facing a threat like anything he has ever seen before. Why all of a sudden? Were you attacked? If only that the enemy is much more insidious. If I had some military force, would have been preferable. A tangible threat is no threat to Trinity. This, however, is something to attempting to destabilize Trinity from the inside out, a Trojan horse. What am I talking about? I am speaking of this, Sensei. Isn't this just a book? You are correct, but as with all books, what's important is the content. Please take a look. So even this is to attest to Trinity? Clearly it's at the unmarked Trinity values at your distance. To subtly, what I mean is, they're attempting to encourage defined behavior at Trinity. That can be the only explanation for the existence of this unscandalized book. Hello, Nagisa. Oh, you're here as well, Sensei. Oh, hello, Shimako. Hello, Shimako. However, I was hoping to speak to Ui. Ah, I see. I understand. Thank you for your hard words, Shimako. Yes, Nagisa. Thank you for understanding. That being said, is there any way I can help? It's about this book. Do you know about it, Shimako? This? It's spread through Trinity like wildfire. Discreetly, though. Yes, then to get the crust of this catastrophe, you aware of its contest? I have read it, but I have a feeling this wouldn't be the best time to admit that. No, man. I haven't actually come across my desk yet. I only recently learned about myself, so we can surmise its evil tendrils having made their way through all Trinity. To begin, I'm absolutely positive this was imported from a different district. I agree. The Library Committee has a test review process for new literature at Trinity. This is all we know. However, we have been unable to gain new information about its origins. In conclusion, Trinity is currently under fire. The enemy has lost a truly cunning physiological attack on our student body. In a way, somehow. Outside forces are flying to take Trinity down, and all of us with it. Or they could just like spicy books. Sensei, I think she's spiraling. Yes, she is. Little difficult to stop her when she gets like this. That's true. Is it therefore our utmost positivity that we identify who the book's distributor is? This is a difficult threat to the safety of our entire district. There is one other issue I must address though, as we must confirm that this book came from an outside source. It will be difficult for Tea Party to intervene directly. without knowledge who is involved. Our involvement could present diplomatic issues. I originally thought to the district justice task force to oversee the operation. However, that escalation could cause unease among a student body. Then we will be playing directly into the enemy's hands. Therefore, the library committee is the most immediately acquired with managing the circulation of media and Trinity. Seems suited for the job, which is why I requested Ui's help. Again, I am in your debt, Shimago. Understood. What do you need the library committee to do? Investigate the shore. Investigate the source. Identify the scale of operation and the impact it has on Trinity so far. And please handle this issue with the utmost care. In some ways, you never change, Nagisa. What do you mean? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, regardless, the library committee alone lacks the resources to handle this threat. Therefore, I will grant you the authority to make use of the Justice Task Force as needed. I see, while it's troublesome to have the Justice Task Force to lead the charge, having them work alongside the library committee sends a much better message. You're quick on the uptake as usual, Shimako. With that being said, the Tea Party would like to officially but discreetly delete this matter to Sensei and Shimako. Consider Trinity resources at your disposal. And again, please be discreet. Understood, Nagisa. For the time being, I shall temporarily invite Shimako to the Justice Task Force as a consul. I believe the title will aid your endeavors. So thank you. Hello, Nagi. I heard I'm here for some tea, but, Sensei? Mika. Welcome, Mika. I said, yep. Hello, Sensei. I didn't know you were here. I would have done my hair a little differently, and maybe gotten ready more. I like you just as you are right now, Mika. Oh my gosh, hearing that makes my heart skip a beat. Get together, Mika. Sensei doesn't mean it that way at all. Hello, Sensei and Mika. To clarify, Sensei meant nothing special by that. Please have enough sense to see that much at least. Seriously, there goes Seiya again, being Seiya. Anyways, what are you guys talking about? This book, is it new? No! Naki-san! Hey, Shiona wanted to see! Apologies for the sudden outburst, Mika. However, this book it's not good, Mika. What's it about? Well, it's more of a popularity that sisterhood required the library committee through the tea party. The sisterhood? I guess that's understandable. Okay. Generally better not to get involved with them. Hasn't that been much, Nagi-san? It's early for Mika to read something like that. Well, I understand the sense of it. You're clucking around like an overprotected mother hen. Hey, I hate it when you guys keep secrets and leave me out of these, Nagi and Seiya. And you still haven't apologized. Like, that was rude. Bad manners. Am I being lectured on manners by Mika? I need to sit. What does that even mean? I am on Mika's side with this one for once. Yay! Thank you, Sensei. You're the best. Understood. Apologies, Senseis. I wasn't expecting to run into the entire tea party there. How nerve-wracking. Are you okay, Sensei? You look a bit. Just hearing that conversation gave me friggin' indigestion. Yeah. Huh? You get used to their ways if you live here. But I understand why they can be a bit much for you, Sensei. Do you really not know anything about the book, Shimako? Huh? Do you be... You're right, Sensei. I am the member of the Trinity Library Committee. As a member, we have a responsibility to discover the truth, condemning all books circulating in Trinity. Of course, I didn't read it on Lily. A friend recommended to me. Can I ask how much of it did you read? Whole thing? Didn't even hesitate. Of course not. Why would I hide this from you, Sensei? Huh? Do I have a strong opinion on the content matter? Well, I believe it falls in a gray area. It's a be a taboo overly discussing and promote. It's not quite enough to justify a ban either. I completely agreement. Yes, well, though that high schoolers haven't developed some kind of interest in these subjects is rather laughable. As someone who works in books quite well, as someone who works in books quite a bit, I was actually very impressed with their editing skills, let's call it. The attention cutouts is outstanding work. Huh? You were surprised how unbothered I see? Sensei, there are truly many books stored in Trinity's old library. I already knew that, but... Right? Among those books, how many do you think they are? How should I say that are not kid-friendly? True. Yes, exactly. And all the members of the library committee somewhat accountable to these things of this kind of nature. I cannot speak for everyone to preserve their honor, but at least for me, you could say I have accumulated. I believe there is far more fundamental issue on trial here. A book itself is immediate to pass on and record information. How are we meant to judge what should or should not be remembered, and who we are that we have that right to do that? If everyone possesses inherent rights and entitlements, they should not be denied. I think it's the same for books. In some ways, I see books as manifestations of the human soul. So, to see someone castigate a book so harshly, yes, they should be forced to realize what they are doing, even if they need a whack on the head to do so. Just like that, when someone crosses the line, we punish and correct them to make them reflect on their own actions. That conversation reconfirms something I already knew never made Shimako angry. Okay. Alright. We're on to episode 3, Tea Party Terrence. Sales report. Oh heavens, we busted our butts today. And it was just the first day too. Good work, President. Anyway, Trinity is really impressive as they are. I didn't think they have somewhere we could stay. This school has more commercial and political networks than most. I expect guest facilities are almost necessities for them. Though it was somewhat pricey. It does eat into our profits more than I like. Maybe I should have argued for a bigger cut. Nowhere in their right mind, not even Miru would have agreed to this point. However, we had rather a successful day today. Surely we could cover to travel and living expenses. You got a point. Let's see if we were up or down. My favorite part. Let's see. Whoops! Yeah, hold yourself, Takane. This is a dream, President. I can think no other rational explanation. Focus, Takane. This is reality. This is real. It's impossible. Good things like this don't happen to us. I know, but accept it. Breathe in, breathe out. Enjoy the moment. This really is a completely different scale. I barely even count zeros. Trinity is scary. so scary. Like I said, if you want to make money, you have to follow its trial. It certainly held that Trinity still has found the plot to be refreshing and new as well. One student in particular said, "It's like eating a brand new flavor you never experienced in your life." What's familiar to Red Witcher can still be new and exciting somewhere else. This is what it say. Culture wants to be exchanged. It needs to be without good circulation. It stagnates and becomes harmful in colors surrounding the environment. Like an antiquated, spoiled dream. President. We fundamentally, our work is to spread culture and circulate. Since culture is a non-biological organism that grows on the soil, we could call it money. Perhaps it was because of the money and the act of the exchange has become a concept larger than the currency itself. In any case, circulation is a necessity. That's the core of what we do. Stagnated dreams and stagnated culture are tragic inheritance that ruins society. Yep. Moreover, as culture circulates, money circulates. Yes, of course, President. Anyways, it's settlement time in a different sense. First, let's contact the knowledge librarian friend. Ugh, what is it? Yakumo, it's too late for this. This is no time to snooze, Miru. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm sure numbers will have a greater impact than words. Here is today's settlement. Settlement, right. In that case. Oh boy. Miru, what's wrong? Momochi, I must be hallucinating. Can you look? Make sure I'm not crazy. Huh? So this is today's settlement, but... Eek! Be honest, Yakumo. Did you rob a bank or something? Commit a white-collar crime? Defraud the entire financial sector? You got me all wrong. I live with the business first mind. I will never deal in dirty cash. Dirty sources mean dirty risks in business in future. Then this is real. Dear, this is what happens when creators are led to their own devices. They don't even know what it means to sell. Come on now. Go get yourselves a nice meal. Let me guess, you ate your hopes and dreams for dinner again. Can we really? Yes. No one can deny the results of your hard work. So that's that. Congrats, everyone. Yeah, that's... You know, very say it clearly. Thank you, publishing department. You really saved us. Well, I suppose it was a well-made book, and that's why I sold. No talent in selling things that have no potential. You dueling out compliments? This is such a rare occurrence. Well, I can promise you that it'll never happen with Takane, at least. That much we're able to agree on. President, Miru, just what are you two going on about? Eek, it's nothing. Right. It's just business talk that we have it to be business people. Mamuvia, at the rate these books are flying off the shelves, we'd be out of stock in the next few days. So just trust us and watch for our return over the horizon. Yeah, I already trust you, but experiencing the results firsthand deepened my trust even much more. Miru's trust is more shocking than the president's compliment. Anyways, we're going to bed. Good night. Thank you. Yes, eat well. Well then, shall we tuck ourselves in as well? I expect another busy cell stage tomorrow. Yes, President. Let's get our rest. Let's get our rest. You've been keeping us surprisingly Well, with the attend schedule, I'm impressed. It's nothing at all. And this is rather nice compared to back at home in Red Winter. Right, right. When you have a noble aura about you, Takane. Just today, with someone, uh, they they didn't know a princess like you attend Red Winter. Well, what are you saying, President? You know there's no such thing as a nobility in Red Winter. Well, what's marketing without a teeny tiny bit of deceit mixed in? To be frank, most ads realistically tend to be in the we're technically telling the truth zone. What are you trying to say, President? It's something like this. Here we are. This is all part of marketing, so. Hello? Sensei? Hello, Sensei? Shimako? Let's archive justice together today as well. Hello, Mashio. A bright, energetic warrior to you, too. You see very excited, Mashiro. Ah, sorry if I startled you. The idea of teaming up with you when not just the library can be, but Sensei as well really excites me. And an unauthorized book of this nature must be very antithesis of justice. It must be a suspicious, good-for-nothing, unpleasant thing. We had to pluck it from its roots. I feel like Mashiro's passion is somewhat misguided, in more ways than one. Have you by chance read the book, Mashiro? Of course not. I don't need to read to know opposed justices. Is that so? And the time is a limited resource. So I've already deployed the justice team for its members over all the Trinity. It will not be long before we track down the source of the book distribution. What? Already? Yes. Yes, Sensei, I will do everything I can. I will not let you down. Thank you, everyone. Please stand by at your locations. Understood. You go. Well, then I will head out to the field. Please contact me anytime. Her passion is incredible. Yes, to the point where it concerns me a lot. Are you too worried about Mashiro-sensei? Well, yes, but all the students are responsible for the distribution? Ah, you mean then? I was actually thinking something similar. You didn't expect that, but President Uli would likely say something like, "There's no way someone who loves books can be bad." Huh? It could be someone who just looks at books as a way to make money? That may be, but I don't think that's the case. With today's technology, books have become more of a collector's item. It's unlikely people will be dealing with them unless they love books in some sort of way or another. If someone truly just wanted to make money, then why choose to sell books? These days is much more efficient methods. You do have a point, right? So I believe the ones creating this ruckus must be good people. At the very least, they are likely not awful people. I'm sure we'll be able to talk to each other. Speak to. Okay, on to episode 4. A student quarters near. Cover-ups. Now, here's to another great day of sales. President, is it just me, or there are more students compared to yesterday? You're right, something feels different, and their uniforms are black. Yeah, about that. The Trinity students don't look happy about being around them either. This might be not be right comparison, but it does remind me how our students react when the secretarian comes around. It probably doesn't have to do anything with us. Some eternal Trinity affairs, I bet. Come on, we got books to sell. Let's keep on making that money, baby. Oh, there you are. Oh, who are you? Shh, lower your voice above me. Huh, what is this? Huh, why are you such a hurry? Why are you in such a hurry? What is this? And what do you do to the Trinity students? Just a little longer now. Everyone, they're here. It's safe now. What in the world? Do you mind explaining the situation to us to begin with? Yes, it's safe to speak now. It's those students who saw you on the way here. The ones wearing black uniforms. They're the Justice Task Force, a type of disciplinary team that handles Trinity security and makes sure that students follow the rules. Of course, they all work really hard, but a rumor has the president of the Justice Task Force that can fool people like the Purple can. Just add a little bit of corruption and blame, and they're basically the Secretariat. But why are those people being so? That's because the Justice Task Force is looking for you. For us, I suppose the natural questions would be why. Why could possibly a few reasons. Basically, since this morning, you two are officially wanted criminals. Oh dear lord. They yet to announce it in public, but word spread quickly here. We've been able to infer that the Justice Task Force have been searching for you. And for what the rumor said, their orders is to have to come directly from the Tea Party. The Tea Party? That sounds rather pleasant. Well, you'll be Trinity's Charivari Student Council is after us? In other words, it's like President Chiro puts on a warrant for us. No, if it were her, I would 101% ways would get out of the situation. This is precisely why I was against this plan to begin with, President. It's not over yet, Takane. Look around you. If the Trinity School body wanted us to get out, don't you think they would have handed us over to the Justice Task Force already? I suppose so, but if they find you two, they will likely ban you for life. All the money you earn will have been confiscated. That's not right. It's a suppression of the economic activity, indeed. And they also confiscated the books you brought with you. That's not right. It's a suppression of cultural activity, again. Exactly, we feel the same way, which is why we brought you both here. Come to think of it, what is this place? A gymnasium of some sorts? Thank you for asking. This is a secret base of the Trinity ladies. No kidding! They call themselves the Trinity ladies. President, hush! He cleared out the gym that wasn't being used and created space for ourselves. Ah, I get it now. Of course, the Justice Task Force is completely unaware of its existence. We all kept the secret among ourselves, hence the secret base. There are secrets and schemes in moving all throughout this school. Terrifying Trinity. Truly terrifying. Saying as the publishing department seems a bit so flattering. Even so, this is an opportunity itself. Nothing so better than banned material. Suppression is like a medal for culture. Even if the scene isn't much, if it's censored. And then, if it's so promotional, it boosts sales several times over. Speaking of medal, that reminds me of the mustache medal. That one really is useless. Anyway, we received your message loud and clear. Yes, thank you for bringing us to your safe space. Now then, shall we begin today's sales event? Yay! The stage is now set. May I request that we proceed, Takane? Is this truly necessary? In the name of marketing, Takane? In the name of marketing. I can't even think about feeling embarrassed. Think of it this way, Takane. This is for the promotion or cultural activity. Alright, President. Hello, Cole. Hello, Koharu. It feels like it's been a while. Yeah, I suppose. I seen a lot of the task force members out today. Did something happen? Well, apparently there has been a strange book being distributed to the students. We, so, we were ordered to find the source and investigate the scale of the operation. It's been framed as the Justice Task Force providing the support of the library community operation. But some of the members have been saying that it's actually a direct order for a tea party. A direct order? Is it that important? I guess so. You know, I think I heard something about that book. Really? You have a lead? You know, I just heard it in passing. Oh, that's a shame. If you do come across anything that may be useful, please let me know. It's unusual for us to have zero intel of our operation like this. Although I'm still a first year, so I don't have all that much expertise compared to this. Even if it feels like there's been a systematic effort from the top to hide what's really going on. Yes, I see. I'll see what I can find out about it. But you haven't uncovered everything at all, have you? Actually, we have. We managed to secure several copies of what looks like samples of the book 1 and 2. What's it like? Can I take a look? Well, huh? Well, since you were a member of the Force 2, Koharu, I think basically everyone has seen it already. Here you go. Let's see here. Yeah! And she's dead. Koharu! Oh boy. Well, really honestly, it's not because I want to read or anything. And it's just so I can better assist the Justice Task Force. Do you have another one? Not yet. Do you want to keep that one? I have more, so it'll be okay. Thank you. And hey, Taste, I'll find something while investigating. Can you show me? It'll look really hard, too. Yeah, sure. Thank you for cooperation. Then good work. Okay, I'll do my best. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really don't have any ulterior motives. I'm so well as become an elite member of the Justice Task Force. Anyway, what do I do with this? Wait. So if this is a joint operation between the Justice Task Force and the Library Committee. Yeah. You seem exhausted. My apologies, Sensei. This is not the best reflection of our capabilities. But, but we really are having a hard time finding any leads. We did not anticipate the general lack of cooperation from the students. They responded to every question with, I don't know, or a quick subject change. I thought about it and believe I know why. Perhaps the book emits evil waves. And it's bewitching all the students at Trinity. They're bewitching them alright, but for not the reasons you're thinking of, Mashio. I think that's way too much of a conspiracy. Had to agree, twiddling my thumbs in this office every receiver of force isn't doing me any good. It's time to make my own moves. I will assist in the patrols. Mm-hmm. 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 Hello there, Sensei. How are you? Oh, where's Mashio? She's out on patrol. She's very diligent, passionate too. I only, if only she stayed for a bit longer. I just got samples of the sequel. What, really? Yes, do you want to take a look? Huh? The story feels oddly familiar. What's wrong, Sensei? It's nothing? If you say so, I'll take your word for it, Sensei. Anyways, let's go to Trinity Plaza now. Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. Now, single fine line, please. There's plenty to go around. Everyone keep it down. The faster you get in line, the faster you'll get your book. And remember, keep this from the force. Trinity students helping us sell. This must be the power of culture. It truly is. Before us, seeing the manifestation of the culture itself, of the elements of humanity that inspire people to rally behind the cause. The cultural library here at Trinity claims to be the largest in all of Kibatos. I'd love to see it, or the rumored old library said to be hidden deep within. We'll find the time to go when we're here. I used to credit like you would be even interested in the Trinity library connection. Aren't you? Not at all. Unless they're here to give me a flip or a quick buck. Why would I waste my time and energy on something with no potential? You say that, but yeah, I see you slaving away over credits and reservations on a daily basis. It's not editing and reservation, it's carving gems out of raw stones. A rediscovery of a product of value. And then, as an aesthetic, I expect you to do your part as well. Is that truly necessary? I never forced you to do something you didn't want to do, but I mean, the rumors have already started to spread, haven't they? Princess? Ooh! Uh-oh. Nice CG too. Ah, Princess Takane. He'd love to hear your opinions on the books 3 and 4. Me? Well, if you truly wish to hear my humble opinion about it, of course we do. A work like this could never have come out of Trinity. The wild, but exhilarating reality it depicts creates a style that has required red winters. Exactly. The deep resolve is not to let go of the busy against the odds. It really touched everyone. And who would have been more well suited to give a rare perspective on the unfamiliar parts than the Princess Takane herself? If you see it that way, I'm quite flattered. Thank you. Truly. Well, wow, you're so eloquent. I suspected of the Princess of Red Winter. No, the Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. That's how royalty conducts itself. What are we going to do, President? I'm just a regular student at Red Winter. Why am I suddenly playing the part of a youngest star of a fallen house? Was considered nobility in Red Winter. You're wasting your breath on a simple question like that, Takane? For marketing! From what I hear, she's the youngest of the 4 from the influential family in Red Winter. No one knows what caused the downfall of her house. They were purged from Red Winter, apparently. What a terrifying word. Yes, what can I say? I mean, true. What can I possibly say right now? Well, with the help of her loyal retainer, Princess Takane found a way to change her identity and remain in Red Winter. How incredible! To be someone who has experienced the kind of life I only read about and actually talk to her is truly an honor. That's because the story was based on a book. What happened to your three sisters is truly unfortunate. Do you still have the journal where you wrote OAMT, the first letter of each of your names? You enjoy the full photography on the side. We love to see your work. Everything is a friggin' mess, but that's the one true thing you said. I had to confess, this is the first time I had the opportunity to hear words of a critic, and to think that I can experience it firsthand from a princess. I never thought this day would come. Do you plan on releasing collections of critical essays under your name? Ooh, another business venture. Absolutely not. I heard from a friend. Is this alright? Welcome, welcome. It's not just alright. It's exactly as it should. It's exactly as it should be. And with all the things you should be starting at the beginning. Try out book 1. Then thank you. Shameless. What should we do, President? Will we really be alright? It's fine, it's fine. She's going to come back. It's my intuition as the president of the publishing department. That's up. Oh my. It's not like I want to know or curious about what happens next, but I'm just a bit of a completionist. It's a particular in my duty to finish it at this point. Yes, of course. I'm in a complete agreement with you, miss. I'm glad you understand. Therefore, if there's a second one, of course, all stories must continue, just like how the show must go on. We must thank you for following your senses of duty back here. To thank you for seeing it that way. It's nothing. If this book had remained in Red Winter, it would have been lost and forgotten by the masses. It'll never have its day under a bright lights in the market. It's one thing to participate and lose, it's another to never even get a foot in the ring. That sounds logical, I believe. Exactly. That's why I'm going to give you a chance to buy 2 books instead of 3. What do you think? Are you meant to buy these kinds of things in 3s though? That's what I heard. That's true. But the 3rd is for spreading the word. Doesn't that sound a bit embarrassing? Is it really okay? And so the act that excludes the parts of life to make others acceptable is a contradiction in itself. One could even say that the way we speak of difficult topics is an indication of our true nature. For example, love. People naturally draw back from spreading of it, yet it's essential for each and every one of us. Without love, all of you wouldn't have been standing before me today. It is the same about our bodies. Though people say that's a proper lady should not explicitly talk about what's beneath her clothes. And yeah, what brings us to who we live with those forbidden bodies. Therefore, this was by attempting a proactive dialogue about things that are contradictory yet alluring for us all. Can be considered accumulation can be considered accumulation for result, and may even be a thought as a pure leading to us to the horizon of an even broader understanding. Yeah, that's so cool, princess. I suspected of the nobility. So it's okay to be honest with ourselves. I may develop a stomachular act from this. Business is booming. And yet there is more we could be doing. Something more definite. Do you have any boats with this stuff? I may need a few more details. Well, unfortunately, we don't have a boat that fits your description exactly. I see. Hold on. Yet. I can make this happen for you, miss. Really? I need your help though. Do you know how to write project proposal? What? No, I never even written one before. It's alright, even better. Just give me 2 lines. Looking for the types of characters and let your then imaginations run wild. Understood. What is it, Yamada? Having sales start slowing down? Actually, well, the payment we received didn't help us get out from the bottom of the pit. At least, so thank you. Such heartfelt gratitude from none other than Mira herself. And worry not, business is booming. In fact, it's doing so well, I'll say you over before. The faster you can get back to me, the better. Huh? Why should I? I refuse to be pulled into another one of your obscure money-making schemes. Hear me out. I'm receiving requests live on the site. If we respond on demand, we can set whatever prices we want. You want me to do a commission? No, absolutely not. Those are artists' worst nightmare. Oh boy. They nitpick every little detail and then finally in the end it's not what they want. Oof. No, I handled that already. The proposal I'm sending over has 2 lines. You can't cover every detail in 2 lines. Which means they may be providing a campus, but you can pay it however you want. The person who commissioned it is going to complain about the result. Oh no, they'll be happy with whatever you get. Because Princess Takane will critique it positively. I'm involved as well. Think about it, Miru. This is an original in a sense. Is it creating an original work of line? Is it work of line? This is your dream? Well, yes. I get it. It's not 100% yours, so it's not your work. But the request is just the same. You can fill in the details, whatever mirror-like thoughts you have, up there. It's basically an original piece, right? After all, a drop of water can turn into a great ocean one day. Wow, the first step on your journey to achieving your true dream. Give me the proposal. Excellent. Now remember, speed is the name of the game here. Just who you take me for? I'm going to get working immediately, so hang up already. With that, another mission is accomplished. I never wished to look into your eyes as an enemy, President. I had no idea what you're on about. Good work, Sensei. You're the one working hard, Shimako. While I appreciate that we had nothing to show for, we weren't able to find a single lead to follow. I wonder why it's so much harder than usual. Do you have any thoughts on why, Sensei? I see. Trading students may actually be protecting the seller of this unauthorized book. You and I were thinking the same thing, Sensei. Without any willing witness, it's difficult for the Just Task Force to make any headway. Which is actually why we have come to the same cafe. Did you find someone willing to talk? Perhaps you know her as well. Ah, here she is. Is it Koharu? Thought so. Hello there, Koharu. So Sensei, what is Sensei doing here? Oh, it's Koharu. Well, Sensei is here. I knew it. You can't trick me. This fiasco is all you're doing. Death. No, it's really not my fault this time. I'm the innocent one. This time. These other times. Healthy. Koharu, we've been over this. Anyway, so Koharu is the one Yes, Koa was the one with that simple, kind of clue. Why are you assuming the library committee and not the Justice Task Force? Well, that's because I don't want to be the one to make them sad. That's all, okay? Everyone's trying really hard to hide and protect it. All because they like this book. I'm not saying that the Justice Task Force is bad. They're just doing their job like always. This is a totally different matter. It just feels a little sad to take away something that the students love so much from them. Do you also like this book, Koharu? For me, why are you even asking that? Pervert Sensei, Dummy Sensei, death penalty! I'm not interested in something like this at all. In that case, Koharu, if the library committee were to collect the entire series, would you not know it's interested in coming back to read? As a future elite of the Justice Task Force, should you be well aware of its context? You're right. I guess if it's something like that, I have to make an exception and check. Excellent. Thank you for cherishing your literature so deeply. Well, it's not really. Anyway, what is it about this book that makes the library committee love them so much? Is it natural? These books are kind of time machine. Time machine? How so? How so? Met. Oh no. Oops. Well, in a metaphor sense, of course. Metaphorically. Well, you see, there is a immeasurable different media which people can express themselves, and this is meant to mismelody information. Videos on the internet, movies, games, music, so many of that you can't list them all. These medias, you elicit the same kind of emotions and feelings. Feelings that books do. But with books, I feel like I have a little more breathing room. Am I the only one who doesn't get it? Think of it this way. Movies, games, and videos, mediums like those, it's hard to formulate your own thoughts while you're watching them. These mediums use our sight, hearing, and sometimes touch to deliver the message. That's what makes them very immersive, and it brings us deeper into their worlds. But it's a sensory overload. There's no breathing room for your own thoughts. Books, on the other hand, in a way, are the most restrictive of media. You can only have words on the page to communicate with. If it's a novel, yes. That's undeniably true. But it's a very restricted that allows your own thoughts to bust along with the novels and other books as we read. It's selfless in that way. And that in some ways feels like a conversation with the past. All the authors are people who we speak of to the present from the past. And in that sense, I call it a time machine. I don't think that's about how books are published after they're written. Yes, when I'm reading, it really does feel like a conversation with the author's past self. With that breathing room, we can better process the words written on the page in a more personal way. And there are people like me who cherish books enough to also want to respond to the author's message. When you experience it, it's magical. It's nice to hear when you love the book so much, Shimako. Yes, and perhaps for that reason is even considering the case on authorized books in Trinity. I can't help but think of its positivity. However, the subconsciousness, the thought may be, I failed at my job. I don't think feeling that way means that you failed. Corey. Well, since the Justice Task Force is strict enough to make up your own booth of you, I think the one person in investigate it and advocate for the book. Like a good cop, bad cop. Yeah, like that. I knew you'd get it, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei Koharu. However, that brings us back to the original issue. How do you resolve the situation? Koharu, have you tracked down Any more clues since then? No. Ah, yes. I don't mean to pressure you. It's just that, we can't get to the students. What is it, Sensei? Do you have an idea? Floor, can I ask you something again? I don't mind. As long as it's not perverted, I won't do anything like that. Just based on the current cost of the situation, I don't believe that's the direction we're headed. Anyway, the task force based on the pace at 84, try to stay by your side. But I'm not officially affiliated with the Justice Task Force. Wouldn't that be okay? Don't worry about that, Koharu. They'd be happy to see you again. Alright, if you say so. Hello, Mashiro. How's the investigation going? I must sincerely apologize. We've made little progress. Is it okay? I'm already aware of the obstacles you encounter. Please do not worry yourself too thick. If the situation does not escalate, it'll be the Tea Party's responsibility to finally step in. Truly apologize again, Nagisa. I wasn't aware of just how distressed you were. I'll do everything in my friggin' power to bring these preposterous people to justice. Please excuse me. Oh dear lord. Mashiro? Mashiro! Oh boy. I was only trying to cheer her up a little. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, to the Trinity student jump now. An empty place. Alright. Is anyone here? Yes. Good. As you all know, our job is to track down and investigate the contraband books that have been spread across Trinity. However, it's several days into our investigation, and we made almost to no progress. Yes. Just yesterday, Nagi expressed serious concern over the mission status. Nagi saw herself? That's right. I may bow my head and apologize a million times for my own incompetence. But the problem lies with the Justice Task Force resolve to achieve justice, then this is a threat to the safety and integrity of Trinity itself. Therefore, we must provide our worthlessness. Understood. But what do we do? I have a plan. It's a straightforward one that anyone could think of, but sometimes I believe the simplest option is the best one. The only thing that matters is that we bring down the hammer of justice. Therefore, we're going to dedicate every last resource to the Justice Task Force that has been monitoring every single corner of Trinity campus. No, the district itself. Starting when? Starting now, of course. I know I'm asking a lot for you all, but please continue to uphold the justice. I promise that it'll work in the harshness of us all. Gotta go back. Wait for us, Mashiro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We didn't sell a single book today. Or like we couldn't. Just the task force, was it? The stewards in the black universe? Why were they everywhere today? My danger senses, which is why I attribute my survival and rare winter to the surrounding sounding off right now. Could they have discovered us? Princess, hey mate, there you guys are. Yes, hello. Have you been well? Maid, I guess I'll take that. Yes, thank you. Please forgive my rudeness, but we had no time to chit-chat. The situation is dire. It's fine, what's going on? Cutting to the chase. Around half of the Justice Task Force have been looking for you. Ah, so the reason there is an increased amount of black shirts today is, yes, it's all in the same vein, perhaps for the reason there seems to be a sense of terror spreading across Trinity. A sense of terror. To our actions, I don't know how it can be apologized. No, that's not what I meant. Maybe the terror wasn't the right word. It's not your fault, Princess. It's just that all the students have been forced to hide any book that isn't a textbook right now. I'm sorry, Princess. I don't think we can actively help you anymore. No, your service is up to bleh. No, your service up till now has been guarded my eternal gratitude. Poor Princess, hardship never ends even after coming all this way to Trinity. So, hey, I'm here too, you know. You need to find some place to hide, somewhere the Just Task Force members won't think to look. You don't have any suggestions, do you? My apologies. Their eyes are everywhere, so even if we don't know. But perhaps, as outsiders, you'll be able to identify cracks in their armor that we can. Please take care of yourself, Princess, and hope one day we can treat you at a better time here at Trinity. You must not think that way. I'm always grateful to the wonderful memories I have with you all. Think none of it. Where did they all go wrong? I would gone there and say from the very beginning is what we're doing here. Is what we're doing here is wrong, President. For once, I don't have an answer for you. What I do know, though, is that it is always important to see things through until the end. Depending on the time and place, perhaps that's not always too important. Ahem. Anyway, let's see somewhere the Trinity Force members wouldn't go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to get somewhere a little less conspicuous. Ooh, if only Sensei were here. Yeah, about that. Resident, over here. It appears to be less populated than the other areas. You're right, there are few Justice Task Force members at least. It'll actually be rather deserted in general. Now this is much better. What? Ah, the library. Is this the library? Looks like it. Though it's not quite how I envision a modern library. The books are old but well maintained, very much so. That would indicate that there is a manager of some sort. Oh! Takane, is something wrong? Uh-oh. Oh! Quiet in the library. Outsiders again. Tis. Huh? Not Trinity students though. Hey, Rob, what's with them? So I don't know the details, and I don't particularly want to know. But you're involved with publishing and distribution. Yes, that's right, Ms. Kozeki Yui. I apologize for the ruckus. Well, you seem to be one of us. And you understand your faults. And you have so many kids with you. Kids? I'm sorry, books. You got a lot of books with you. Come to think of it, you're the president of the library committee who takes care of this old library, right, Yui? I heard that the Central Library of Trinity is the largest library in Kivatos. Mm-hmm. And it contains every book that exists in the world. I'm honored to witness such a place in the flesh. Right, you wanted us to come here, right, Takane? Oh, well, the rumors are slightly exaggerated, but we do try to protect many children as we can. Aha, makes sense. There are many crazy rumors flying around, you know? There's one that once hunts burned out an entire ability to punish students with the overdue books. That's one rule. Oh boy. All things considered, I was merciful. Those outsiders had no respect for the sanctuary barrier. Anyways, your children, I like them. They're well made. I like them. But this is just manga, isn't it? Didn't I, did I, didn't I use my eyes to read it? Why would it be a book? And according to the reaction of the treatises, there seem to be some problems with how risque it is. Is it so? Well, I suppose outsiders look at some parts of it could be seen that way. It's because none of them actually read. Otherwise, it would have been such a culture shock for them. Anyway, for what you were saying earlier, the sorry, the Justice Task Force is actively pursuing you two, right? Yes, unfortunately. The Justice Task Force would have never put this much manpower into a trivial thing like this of their own accordance. It must be because of Tea Party. Huh? I didn't mention them. It's obvious. Those stuffy executives, they never understood the true value of literature. Fine, you can stay here. I'll accommodate you, to an extent. You wouldn't find our presence distracting? It's only because you're one of us. Don't look into it too much, and don't overstay your welcome. Wow, thank you, Yui. Then we'll catch our breath and regroup here for a moment. And one more thing. Huh? Joe, you're too close. Get back. 3 mirrors at least. But we're not. I'll evict you. Got it. 3 mirrors. We can follow the rules. It's not a strict rivalry rule. It's more of a personal one. Huh? What you say, Yui? 3 mirrors. Yes. Is this really fine, President? Well, we can't stay here forever. But we have very little what's going for us in terms of options at the moment. What should we do? Since Yui will tolerate us here for a little longer, we'll wait here until things quiet down outside. Meanwhile, we'll formulate a plan to escape and return to Red Winter. God, you're giving me that look again. I know the situation is ideal. But in life, sometimes you have to follow the yellow brick road. You have to follow the yellow brick road, Takane. I will rest for a moment. Please alert me if anything changes. I know what the president said, however. Boo. Here I hope to contract them for something more spectacular and praiseworthy. Ooh. Huh? This number is... Hello, Sensei. How have you been? The reason for reaching you suddenly is... Oh, where do I even start? It's alright. The beginning is usually a good place. Alright, to begin, we're currently at the Trinity General School. Huh? I'm here too. Huh? You too? So we continue. Okay, to the club hall. Yeah. One last chance. Ah, Sensei, hello. I got the gist of things. So sorry, Lee. No, you didn't. No, you. I don't mind too much. But now that you mention it, 1, 2, 4. 4, maybe too many for a whole library. Don't disturb the children. Sorry. We'll make sure to keep it down. Alright, then it's this way. Follow me. Okay, Sensei, you really were here already. Now this is a surprise appearance, and here at Trinity of all places. Why did you do something like this, Yakumo? No pleasantries today? Alright, Sai. I'll get straight to the point. I did to make money. This is hardly a situation for pride, President. But that's all. There's really nothing else to it. Huh? You disagree? This was actually a terrible business decision? Coming to another school's district selling books illegally, the risk doesn't match the reward? The Yamako, I know, would have calculated down to the very last cent. No. You know me. I'm a go with the flow type of gal. Don't give me that look. Alright, I get it. So you want me to just get into it? Uh, how, how is this? Is this how adults converse? Sensei, what do you think the culture needs to grow? People's love and interest? I see love and interest. You're not necessarily wrong, but the idea itself is wrong. Culture is living that feeds on money to grow. It's not that different from living the organisms like us. You think that's a bit extreme? No, it's that. But it's the reality. To enjoy culture is to spend your time and money. And for that price, people expect value, enjoyment, fun, laughter, that kind of thing. At the very least, they want you to walk away with a lesson of positive sentiment. Sensei, have you ever thought on how many things are written each day? There's an idealistic belief out there that as long as you make something good, people will see it. But even as we speak, thousands of new books and articles on social media are being written. As I say each day, but it's too broad of a measurement and inconsiderably amount of culture content pours into the world of the hour, minute, and second. And most of it is shunned to the side, forgotten and discarded. It's unfair and sad. The boxing match we call the market, if they can at least have a moment to stand proudly in the ring before they lose, that will be understandable. They will learn from failure. One day, and they will build up enough courage to try again. Or maybe they won't. Some of them will stumble on the first round and never get back up again. But in reality, most of them won't even get to step into the ring. They're sidelined and forced to cheer for the lucky champion who happened to win. Do you remember when you were a child? Children always wanted something they're not. They wanted to do this, make that, prove themselves to be a knowledge. That's just the human experience they need for validation. My dreams had expiration dates. A standard dream is a spoiled one. Having no dream is a tragedy. But even worse is hanging on to a rotten spoiled one. There's that saying as well. Why implement the desire, and then deny me as the talent? I know I sound tight as a doll if I say this. Tell me about. I think it's regardless of age. There are children all over the world who feel that way though. Anyway, my point is this. Everyone desires a chance to stand out in the ring at least once, whether it makes your dreams come true or shatters them. Or at least you had your chance. Yeah, and the one with the key to the ring is marketing. Being labeled as a failure without even a chance to prove yourself, I find cruel. However, there isn't actually a key that marketing holds. It's money. Money is the key thing money is the key that lets people into the fight. Because culture grows on soil called money. And someone needs to cultivate that soil. Anyway, so that's how we got. But money is so important then. What? Distribution, logins, finances, the list goes on. Ugh. You hit me right in the nail on the head. Yep. Was that too far? No. No, that was excellent, Sensei. Sometimes the president needs a tap on the brakes in her steed. However, I don't find myself in total opposition to her words though. Truly, who will go into publishing for the money? Truly, who will go into publishing for the money? Then Yakumo is also fufu, who knows? And why would I? A critic who works for the president like that. Yes, it is as you expect. I'm in a related industry because I enjoy culture. And it's even better if I can make money out of it. And it's the best if it's promoted well. Greed and twisted, was she? That's who she is. That's who she is at her core. This whole subject, she wouldn't have acknowledged it if not for you, Sensei. After all, why would a twisted, immoral person find it so difficult to talk about this, using metaphors and through and euphemisms to get around it? Because she's talking about herself, of course. For instance, who never had her chance to stand out in the ring, who is bitter about having all the moderation, who's bitter about having all the motivation and none of the talent. Things to consider. Then do you mean Ufu? Some things are better left to the imagination, Sensei. Don't say weird things, Takane. You'll bring bad luck. And we might not even get to be very deserved. And we may not get to our very well-deserved payout either. Yes, understood, President. But regardless of the motivations, lying is never okay. Huh? Lying? What do you mean? For example, calling Takane a princess. How did you know? Did Takane reflect on your actions, President? You're going too far with that. I'm still terribly embarrassed about that. Anyway, I'll sort things out for you guys. Okay. Bad news, Sensei. The Justice Task Force students are coming your way. Oh, dear Lord. The old library, I think? The old library war. Huh? How did the Justice Task Force students find out? I had no idea. They must have found a lead somewhere. I was doing what you said and sticking with the Justice Task Force. Run! So I contacted you as soon as it happened. Thank you, Koharu. You're the best as always. Really? Wait, no, this is no time to be happy. What do we do now, Sensei? Huh? Call Shibako as well? Right. We need the library committee too. Alright, Sensei. Hurry, hurry! Hello, Koharu? What's going on? I knew, Shimako. What? This is really bad news. That's what I said. No, the situation is significantly worse than you imagine. There's no time to explain. I have to get to the old library right now. You stay here, Koharu, no matter what happens. Because, you see, the Justice Task Force and Yui are diametrically opposed. Huh? But why should I? You'll just get caught in the crossfire between the two and the old library. In the worst case, you may be mistaken for one of the contraband sellers. You'll understand until you'll understand. Do you understand? Until everything is over, you must stay far away from this case as possible. Caught in the crossfire, contraband. Yeah, that does make sense. No, none of that matters. I have to go. Because that's the right thing to do. Sensei, what is happening? Thank goodness, listen to me right now. More people? Seriously? Whoever that is, I need to go give them a piece of my mind. No. What I'm trying to say is, are you there? President Kazuyui, this is Mashio from the Justice Task Force. Justice Task Force? Why? Hello, President Lee. It's been a while. Why are you here? I'm here on a report. See information that is suspicious unauthorized boats arrive here. Unauthorized boats? Your point being? Yes, for that reason, due to cooperation in a comprehensive investigation of the old library. Oh, dear Lord. What? Comprehensive invest what? No, stop. What are you trying to do? Comprehensive investigation? You mean right now in this place? A comprehensive investigation of the old library? Yes, that's 100% correct. So you want to adopt them? Kidnap my children? Every last single one of them? Hmm? Well, yes. If we find that to be necessary, yes. Who knows what we will find? Is that an issue? Yes, it is. Very much so. That's why I'm requesting your cooperation. As long, as long as you conduct yourself with as long as you conduct yourself with justice, you have nothing to hide and shut your damn trap, woman. You want to take my children? Who you think you are? Oppose those grounds. Do you think you're a vile fee are trending on right now? Mark every single one of my words with utmost care. For every one of my children attempt to adopt, if you so much as try to lay a finger on my bones, I'll break all of them. Your fingers, your hands, your wrist. Oh, you just threatened the Justice Task Force and attempted to impede justice. I cannot tolerate such. That's my line. And you know those Tea Party illiteratures are the one behind all this anyways. Tea Party, those compensated sensory authoritarians. I see right through you. This is the Tea Party's play to finally absorb the old library. This investigation is just a pathetic front for your evil book-hating ways yet again. Huh? No, that's not what I... Excuse me. We're your official Justice Task Force business. That's right. If that's how you want to play it, we're not afraid to use force. Oh boy. Oh dear Lord. Listen very carefully to me, each one of you. And I know I mean every single word I say. Not a single page of my children will be carried out from here without my permission. I will not allow that to happen. In other words, if that's what you want to do, it'll be over for my shattered halo. Oh boy. Understood. Mashio, while I understand perfectly well that President Uli has no desire to cooperate, I also understand that President Kawhi Uli is presenting clear hostility as a threat towards the Tea Party Order and Justice Task Force. The Justice Task Force will now proceed with unavoidable execution of the justice. Execution of justice. Oh dear Lord. Oh yeah? Sure. Well, it's been a while. Fine, I guess I'll try to take my children from me. Help. Challenge accepted. No! Stop! Nobody move! Shibako. Sensei. Everyone, please. This is simply a severe misunderstanding on my express. This can be sorted out without violence. Trust me. Is that so? Sensei, Shirako, is everyone alright? Hello, Cora. What are you? Yeah, what are you? Keep yourself safe? Well, I can't do that. What's wrong is wrong no matter what. Why do pets just keep coming? This isn't your common room. And Shirako, you betrayed me? I suspect an informant. But to think if that was you, trust is really limited resources these days, you know. Stop! Yeah, Shirako. Ui. You couldn't even excuse a single moment of self-restraint. And what is this nonsense? An informant? Wait, you have no idea what I've gone through for you? Moreover, stop shooting people. Just how many more incidents am I going to have to clean up for you on your behalf? No, I was just not another word. You straw. Yeah, help me. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, while this scene has been flipped on its head right side up, we still need to fulfill our objective. We received intel that the unauthorized votes are being stored here, and now I'm the most certain that they must be. We cannot allow the circumstance unauthorized material trade. Yes, I agree with that sentiment. I'm not trying to stop you. However, I do have something to. I'm sorry, everyone. Didn't I tell you to hide? Ma'am. Yes, you did. But this isn't right. This is all our fault. We're grateful for the help that we received, but I cannot turn a blind eye for what caused the conflict among comrades like you. Now come out, President. You have to speak for your piece too. Ah, fiddlesticks. I was hoping to sneak out like I never really was here. President. I'm sorry. Hello, Trinity. We're from Red Rivers Pub bleh. Publishing Department. Publishing Department? That's right. First, I should uh, I should explain why this happened and why we decided to do this. To tell you the truth, that's so to summarize, efforts to help starving and knowledge the library of front students. He came all the way to Trinity's and hopes of making of a new secure distribution channel. Well, rather than helping them, well, it's more about the money. President! Ah, sorry. But well, in some ways, well, nothing in Red Winter sees the light of day. I did think it would be nice for the people from another school to experience our culture. Also, well, the plot lines in the book has been used to reuse in Red Winter, so there was no demand for it. And thankfully, more than a few Trinity students seem to like it. That definitely is true. That's why the Justice Task Force, had to start tracking down the books as a collaborative operation with the Library Committee. To think that Trinity students were helping Red Winter's publishing department. Now I understand why we were running into so many brick walls. Is that what's been happening each year ago? Yes, President. Please just look every once in a while to see what's going on outside the library. This should have been your responsibility, not mine. No, that's too cruel of a punishment for me. Anyway, I think culture is meant to be shared. Culture that stagnates will eventually hold people back. Yes. And it doesn't make any money. Of course, we didn't intentionally come to Trinity with such grand ideals in mind. But seeing how much the Trinity students enjoy our books has put me in a respected mood, I suppose. Huh? Is that really the case, President? Let me put it this way. Some things are better left unsaid. Using my words against me. This president tile isn't just for show, you know. Regardless of the situation. However, these books are considered contraband. Can't the library committee authorize them? The library committee? Yes, the library committee managed the circulation of books being distributed through trade. If we were to officially accumulate the publishing department's books, they will no longer be considered contraband. Naturally, we will need to make some adjustments adhere to trading guidelines. I did figure even our toned down version was a little intense somehow. One could absolutely have surmised. Is it following school procedures its own kind of justice? This is a new perspective. Thank you for broadening my horizons. Even here, where the justice has nearly been dismantled, we were able to re-establish it with procedures. I'm truly impressed, Sensei. Thank you. Hmm. Yep, I'm glad I can knock some sense to you, Master Hero. Come to think of it, what was your opinion on the book, President? Huh? Well, why me? Well, I assume you read it already. How did you know? Fufu, just how long have we been working together? I can't hide anything from you. Ah, well, it is a good book in my opinion. The publishing department has a certain earnestness that is woven into the story, either to feel the passion that went into the work. These days, most books are just browbeating slop that utterly disregard the dignity of the written word. I could never forgive an author who has sold their soul, and I don't believe this book has done that. So the final verdict? It's fine, and the content poses no issue to me. However, I'm only one person. Do you think? He said, do you do what you think is best, Shimako? Understood. Thank you, Library Committee. Then that's what I will report for this case. I'll come with you, Master Hero. I'll tag along as well, since I'm sure the President doesn't wish to. I'm not going. But there's no need for the two of you two. Never mind. Thank you for your cooperation until the end. After all, this mission was intended to be a collaboration between the Justice Task Force and the Library Committee, and set safe from the beginning. I'm glad these have worked out, everyone. Then let us all read the book. Now authorized by the Library Committee President. Yes, we all want to see too. Yo, wait, what is this? This is fun. Uh-huh. And they're dead. Yeah. That's penalty. Oh boy. Okay, last round for today. Like a flower flowing. So President Chihiro. Or in this case, a flower rhythm. Even so, President Chihiro, this is the cultural exchange agreement between Trinity and Red Winter have proposed. This agreement has been agreed upon and authorized Scale, Sensei, and Trinity Library Committee. Tea Party supports their action. Under the condition that no books or culture will be distributed to Trinity without prior agreement. I suppose this proposal will be agreeable to you. After all, in the words of your own, Yakumo, culture must flow. Oh, this is so troublesome. Mostly because the publishing department just went ahead and did whatever they wanted to. Wait, did you just say Scale Sensei? I said a comrade, I see. In that case, Scale shall stand in an official representative of Red Winter for this case. Me? So you wish for Scale. Therefore, Sensei, to negotiate on your behalf? Yes, consider Sensei were Red Winterverse, but only for this case. More importantly, I had to go to an important appointment that I cannot miss. It must be quite important. Yes, Anna. Oh boy. Anna, this must be Red Winter's idiom of some sort. It really isn't. And Scale will be Red Winter's representative in this cultural exchange. Could it be if something goes wrong with the agreement, Scale, as a representative of Red Winter, will have to take some responsibility? Which in return will force Trinity via odds to Scale? Then it's entirely possible that this agreement could sour Sensei's opinion towards Trinity, whether in a political or emotional sense. Red Winter is subtly passive, keeping Trinity in check. Without so much during a pinky figure, is Red Winter's political savvy. President Chihiro, wait. Nope, too late. Bye-bye. What's wrong, Nagisa? You look all well. No, no, not all. Of course. Yes, we will meet your expectations in more of this endeavor, Sensei. Are you done yet, Nagisa? I'm so bored. Mika, Sensei is here. So some manners. You're right. Sorry, Sensei. Uh, I can do whatever I want. Hee, you're the best, Sensei. I like you, you know that? Please allow me to greet you once more, members of the Tea Party. I must extend my warmest thanks for your generosity. Hello, President Publishing Department. It's a pleasure to meet you and official capability. From Trinity's perspective, we hope this incident can be the springboard for a new beginning of strong, fruitful relationship with Redwinter. Please feel free to continue providing Trinity with excellent literature. Yes, thank you, ma'am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to meet your expectations. Hey, Yakumo, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Mika from Tea Party. Do you think we could talk real quick? Just the two of us? Ah, hello. Hello. Arugamaki Yakumo. This is one of the three members of Tea Party. It's like I'm standing in one of Trinity's equivalent of President Chihiro. Although not exactly, if I were her, I would have much better control of the situation. I read the book you bought. I just wanted to say thanks. Ah, yes. This is totally just my opinion, okay? It's just, the main character reminds me of Sensei of it. That's really what drew me in. So, this is a personal request, or maybe more of just my hope, but I was thinking, if I could change the partner's design a little, that would really add to the story. You wanted this partner to be like you, don't you, Mika? Hey. Thank you for your excellent feedback, Mika. I love your suggestion, but I need a few more details to make it happen. What kind of changes were you thinking? Really? Yay! So for example, maybe her hair could be more pink. Oh, and have a little wave. I'll have it little wavy. That'd be really cute. She's a little playful, and people call her clumsy. But when push comes to shove, she gets it done. Someone who cheers people up, and she could even have a little bun on one side. It's okay to cut that one. It's okay to cut that one part out if you have to. Her favorite food is jumbo parfait, and she loves BB cream and Samuelea, the Beyond perfume. Oh, no more roll cakes though. I had enough of those. Oh, I see. Anyway, what do you think? Yes, I can picture it perfectly. I can picture a brand new book, to be honest. If we want to make your idea happen, we'll start from scratch. Oh, I see. And in that process, it'll become a boat that is all yours, just for you, Master Mika. A boat just for me? Oh my gosh, yes, that'd be really amazing! He said, yes, for someone of your size, it's really only valuable solution. However, every solution has potential to bring in new problems. What do you mean? You see, due to the nature of publishing, it's impossible to escape the economies of scale. Producing for only a few elites rather than the masses drives off cost, especially for a custom piece like this. To write a book just for one person, why is it so rare? I don't think there's any precedent. It'll be a little difficult to name a price. To be completely frank, it's an expensive endeavor. How much? Millions. Would this be enough? But what? Yeah, I have wars, okay? Even half of this would be enough. Jeez, were you teasing me just when you said it'd be expensive? I was nervous for nothing. Alright, in that case. Mika dear. Yes, Doggy? do I truly need to spell everything out for you every single frickin' time? Fine. You're a big meanie face, Snoggy. You know that? Thank you for all your hard work, publishing department. The gratitude is all ours. We never meant to cause such trouble for the library committee and task force. Yes, but you have also brought out a good change. I noticed more members visiting the library as of late. All thanks to your book, the overall interest in reading has increased as well. That's true even for me as well. I've begun reading the books on topics other than justice and all items. Yes. But please do make sure that everyone returns these books on time. Yes, ma'am. Of course. And Takane? Yes, Mashio? This story is a little unfinished, correct? Yes, that's true. If you wouldn't mind contacting me when the next volume is out. You enjoyed that much, did you? A lot. Of course, anyone who loves stories is a comrade of mine. Ah, yes, I do not know what this means, but I was asked to deliver this message by the group of Trinity students. Please release a collection of critical essays by the Princess of Red Ritter. I will think on that. Thank you, Takane. I look forward to working together. President! Huh? What is it, Takane? Do not attempt to play dumb with me. You heard that. Now how do you intend to take responsibility for this? Well, you see, it's all in the name of marketing, baby. That excuse will only work so many times, you know. Oh boy. Are you satisfied, Yakumo? What? Happy to hear that. Fiddlesticks, but what? Oh, because I understand these things too well? For example, I knew the way of the contract, and someone who is willing to put aside their pride for business? Yes, that's a great skill. Very admirable when used for good. I know. I gained so much reputation for being rather shady, haven't I? I had to admit that much. And as for you keeping an eye on me, I chose to imprint it as your instability curiosity, and in me revealing within me. You tone down the smooth talking. Others might find you more palatable, more relatable, you know. Precisely what I've been saying. Sensei had no such intentions in what they say. You know, without their intervention in this fiasco. Excellent work, Sensei. I'm sincerely grateful. I only managed it with your help, Takane. So thank you for seeing it that way. If I had known this was going to end regardless of the result, I would have simply contacted Sensei for the start. Now that I think about why didn't you send President, that seemed like an uncharacteristic oversight on your part. Well, I considered it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. President! Yakumo! Get her! Get her now! Well, it is what it is. The weather is nice today as always. Alright, and that pretty much done for this story event. And this is where I gotta end it here for today. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'll see you all in the next 2 weeks because let's face it, I have a feeling that drama CDs are gonna be announced next week. So I'll see you all 2 weeks from now. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.